Hey everybody, I hope you're having yourself a blessed day. Well, today I wanted to talk with you about an easier way to extract fluids out of your vehicle. So today I'm actually going to be changing out the power steering fluid as well as the power steering fluid reservoir right here. Normally what I would do is I've used a syringe like this. You know, you go in, squeeze it, suck it up, let this fill up. You know, you have a pan or bucket or something close by, and and you just keep going, right? And it can get very messy. Also, when I've changed radiator fluid, the way that I drain the radiator is by pulling the lower radiator hose and draining it that way. That's probably like the fastest way, but this also can be the messiest. The reason why I don't use the drain cock on it is because normally I can't seem to get it loose, and because it's made out of plastic, I don't want to break it. Then you have your transmission fluid, the overflow reservoir for the coolant, and even the brake fluid. And like with this one here, it's hard for me to get all of it out even with the syringe because of the wiper cowling here. So it's like a real pain. So I came across this tool that will make it so much easier. Let me show you. So I purchased this maybe about a year ago, and it's a 1.7 gallon manual operation fluid extractor. This is the box here, and what it does is, and you've probably seen these before, is allows you to extract fluids out of pretty much anything: lawnmower, tractor, your vehicle, even bleeding your brakes. All with this one little tool. These are the different hoses that come with it. Even though it doesn't say on the box here, it shows as an optional part. Mine actually came with the one-touch controller to bleed the brakes, and I've actually used this, and it actually worked great. It made it so much faster to bleed the brakes, which I can't show you because I've already done that. But it works really well. So I'm going to open the box and take all of the contents out so I can show it to you. Okay, so here are all the pieces that came in the box. So here is the fluid extractor container, and how it works is it creates a vacuum when you pump it, and it sucks the fluid out. Here's a pour nozzle here. There is no cap for it. I mean, it's just real simple. Here's a metal foot here that you put down. That way you can put your foot on there. And basically, as you can see right here, it allows you to be able to extract fluids in temperatures of 1 Celsius to 95 Celsius. So basically all your fluids on your vehicle, pretty much anything for the most part, you can extract with this. So these are the hoses. So here is the brake bleeder hose, and it's actually pretty long. So how this works is, if you see here, this actually goes on the brake bleeder valve, sticks on there. You don't need anything to hold this on. You will clamp this shut here, which, as you see, it cuts off the air and circulation of the fluid on here. And the way it works is you would pump the extractor, right? Get a vacuum started. This will already be on your bleeder valve. You'll have it open, and then once you release this, it starts sucking the fluid out. Pretty ingenious. I mean, it works great. And then you have all of these other pieces of it as well too. So this one is probably like the main one here, and the reason why is because it affixes right here on the fluid extractor. And then if this one is too you know, big, you'll attach one of these two here. It also comes with this little metal wire that goes all the way through. You know, I guess you can use this to unclog any of the tubes if they get clogged, like with debris or something like that. So let me go ahead and put this together so that I can show you how easy it works to extract the brake fluid. I'm sorry, not brake fluid, the power steering fluid. So I'm going to show you how I connect this. So as you can see here, there's a rubber seal here, which seals the air from, you know, escaping, or the vacuum from escaping out of here. As you can see right here, there's a tab there. So, and on here, you see that it has a notch here. So basically, all you have to do is push it down on there like this, twist it, and that's it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let's see, which hose do I want? You know, I could actually just use this one right here to put up in there, but because the fluid extractor is going to be right here, I'm actually going to use this one here. So all I have to do is attach it right in here, like so. So you see, I have plenty of room to where it stretches from the ground all the way up to pretty much anywhere underneath the hood here. And the way that you will flush this out is just use either brake cleaner or, you know, carburetor cleaner, depending on, you know, what your fluid it is that you extracted. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take off this one cap to the side. All I have to do is stick it down in here like this. Move this over. And you can see the fluid coming through. I believe you give it about 12 pumps to start the vacuum. And then it'll suck all of it out. So you can see here, and then you can see it's sucking up bubbles now. Now see, if I was using my syringe, it would have taken me a lot longer to get this fluid out. I'm not exactly sure how much is held in here, but it would have taken me a lot longer to do it. So I still got a little fluid in the line. And like if you do see that there's some left, you know, just keep pumping it. You see, it's still some stuff. And that's pretty much it. Let me bring it over here. So that you can see down in there. So as you can see, pretty much all the fluid is out. So I just wanted to show this to you, why it's important to change your fluids. So this is the new power steering fluid. As you can see, it's all nice and red. And this one is the old power steering fluid. And you see how dark it is. And I think I have maybe about close, maybe 45,000 miles on it. Normally I try to change it every 40,000 miles. But yeah, so this is why it's important to flush your fluids. Also, check this out. I was going to hook up a bigger hose to this hose here. This one, I believe, is this is the return hose to the reservoir here. And instead, I just connected my hose for the extractor. So I'm gonna try it out and see how that works. Okay, so I finished flushing the system, and yeah, this actually worked really well. It, you know, pumped it all the way through. I went through 2 quarts, actually 3 quarts of transmission fluid, HF4. That's what's required for our vehicle. And you can look on here. It's like the line is like right here. Also, to release vacuum, just press this button here, and that's how it releases. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this, hook the hose back up, refill the system, and then go ahead and get all the air out the system. So you know, this is really a time saver, you know, once you get used to using it. And you know, it just makes it so much easier when it comes to changing out fluids. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments. You guys have a blessed day. Oh, I almost forgot. It's real easy also to clean this. So basically, as you can see, I've already cleaned the tube out. Just I use some brake cleaner, you know, with a straw, you know, and you just you just spray it down in here, and when it starts getting full, you know, just create some suction by pumping it, and then it's all clean. And you do the same with the other hose. If you use the other hoses too, you can do the same thing. So it's real easy. And also with creating the suction, it actually dries the inside out as well. Oh yeah, one last thing, no mess. I did overfill this, so it did spill over the side, but outside of that, I didn't have any mess. Another benefit of having this fluid extractor.